basically want to get on here and just share a praise story of what God is doing at TEKOA Learning Centers. So I have one student who's 6 years old. Her name is Sofia, and she is in the first grade. She was born with a hearing disability, and so over like a 1.5 year, 2 year period, when her family found out that she couldn't hear, they started to save up money in order to buy her a hearing aid. So the hearing aids are expensive here. I'm pretty sure her insurance, the parents' insurance, didn't really help cover that. So the parents had to save up money. They were able to save up and buy Sofia one hearing aid. So in her left side, she had surgery and then was able to get a hearing aid placed in. So it's been about 2 years since she's had these hearing aids, so she's just learning how to speak, and she's just learning to listen and to hear sounds and things. So she's definitely behind her kids her age in terms of speaking and in terms of listening. Intellectually, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just a matter of her like catching up to kids and students her age. And she will be able to get there eventually. So right now I'm working with her. She has another therapist that works with her. She goes to school. So she's got a lot of help around her, but still these beginning years of having a hearing aid and learning how to listen and learning how to speak are gonna be very important for her to be able to catch up to her students, which we pray one day will happen. Anyways, COVID's been happening and all of that, obviously. And so for a first grader, any first grader, it's already hard enough for them to sit in front of a computer and be in a Zoom call or watch the TV as people give classes. So any first grader, that would be hard to do, to sit still and do. Now with Sofia and her hearing disability, it's even harder because it's harder for her to distinguish sounds when lots of kids are talking, and it's just harder for her to focus on a screen when she can't hear. So her teachers were a little bit nervous and a little bit concerned about how Sofia was doing this school year with everything going on. So they had a conversation with her mom, and her mom was saying, well, she has one teacher that comes and gives her classes physically. That would be us, TEKOA Learning Center. And the mom was just saying, you know, like she talks a lot when that teacher comes, and she talks to me at home, and she's working well and all those things. So the teachers wanted to see it firsthand. So they asked if they could Zoom call in to one of the classes that I give to Sofia, and so obviously we approved of that. And so our class went just normal. And afterwards, the teachers talked to the mom and just were basically like blown away. They were like, Sofia does respond. Sofia hears the directions and she does what is told of her. They were impressed at how much Sofia was communicating with me and with the activities that we were doing. Basically with Sofia, like we're doing her regular schoolwork, just I am doing activities and games that are making sure that she speaks to me everything that she's doing, just so that she can continue to work on her pronunciation and work on her letter sounds and things like that. And so it was an encouragement. The next time I came back to give classes to Sofia, the mom was just like, man, I was so encouraged by what the teachers had to say. And so it gave her a lot of joy and just made her proud of her daughter and the work that, the improvement that's happened from all of the work that not only have the parents put in, but also Sofia's put in and we've put in and things like that. And so it was also like definitely exciting to talk to the mom the day after and just hear that feedback the teachers were giving, and just an encouragement for us because right now with COVID, you know, we're not meeting with as many students, and so and when we are, it looks a lot different, and so it's just kind of hard feeling like, man, are we doing enough? Are we actually working with these kids? Like, God, is our work and our skills like benefiting these families and these kids? And so a story like this was just literally what I needed, what we needed to continue to be encouraged to move forward. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and share a story of one of the students that your finances and your prayers and your support is impacting here in Mexico. And so would you continue to do that? We say thank you for your support, because we are seeing lives being changed and students being impacted and growth happening. So just wanted to share that encouragement. It was encouraging to me to see that whole process play out, and so I hope it was encouraging to you guys too as well to listen to one of these stories. Bye!